In this video here, I'll show you guys how to just adjust your photographs of your sketches for this first project. So, presumably, hopefully you have all your sketches on one page. If not, you'll have to photograph multiple pages. So this is the image here. These are not my, not the sketches for a logo. These are just some doodles and doodles I was messing around with. But the idea will be the same here of how to clean this up and make it look ready for presentation. So this is the file here. I just took a picture of this with my iPhone. So the best tips I can give you for that is be in a room that is well lit, so lots of windows, but try to avoid any direct light right on what you're photographing, okay? Sometimes it can also help to put another sheet of white paper behind your sketch if possibly another drawing is showing through. Another tip is to hold, as you can see in this image here, is to hold the camera a little bit further away. Cameras on cell phones have a very wide angle lens, so if you get too close to your drawing, it will tend to warp it a little bit. So here I'm just holding it away, as you can see. So it'll warp the image less if you hold it further away just a little bit. I probably had my hand 3 or 4 feet above the paper here. All right, so then you are just going to take this into Photoshop. So there it is. So you'll start by just switching to your crop tool, C here. I'm going to hold my mouse over the corner so I can rotate it. And then just get this in so it crops in just the imagery. All right, so you will do something similar to this if you are using a scanner at home too. It may just need slightly less adjustment with the scanner, but it will still need some usually. All right, so as you can see now, the biggest thing is I'm going to suck up this color here for the background with my eyedropper tool. As you can see, this is not a pure white color. It's like a very light yellowish. Just sucking it up from all these different locations, so you can see it changes just slightly. It's here, but we want to change this, try and get this to a pure white. And all this black ink here is definitely not black. So that's like a medium gray, so that's hardly dark at all. So we want to get these blacks darker and the white of the background a little bit lighter. So I found the best way to do that is with levels. So image, adjustment, levels. Okay? So you can mess with these sliders, see what will work best, but the first one I do is this little sample image to set white point. So this one here on the furthest right, this just will set that white point, and you can tell it what color to make white. So we want to make this whole background image white. So I'm going to click on this. Just click anywhere on here. I'll try a few different spots till it looks good. So right there looks pretty good. So now my white is close to white. If I go back to my eyedropper tool, there it is. Now it's a pure white. Now I need to get the blacks pure black. So I am going to do that with another levels adjustment. So image, adjustments, levels again. So all these three sliders represent a different point of the drawing. This one here is the dark values. This is the middle range values, and this is the light values right here. So I want to slide the dark values this way just a little bit, and then also the middle values. So you can see how my image is getting darker. Okay? And then I'll slide this one to the left just a little bit. And there we go. So just to show you the difference here, I'll just go back to my history here. So I'll just pop back to what it used to look like. So there, it's much more yellowy. The images are not as dark. And then here, with some few simple adjustments of levels, now it looks much better and ready for presentation. I'll just hit File, Save, and save that. So now this image is ready to be added to the template. So I'll show you that in the next video.